Back when I was a company commander, there really wasn't a simulation to drive the intelligence systems. Fast forward to now with the IEWTPT, you've got a system that can actually generate observables that can stimulate our systems as opposed to just giving it the answer.
Part of our requirement as intelligence professionals is to make sure that we are ready. And the Chief of Staff of the Army has made readiness, #1 priority.
I can teach them critical thinking skills. I can teach them analytical techniques. But one of the things I can't do is replicate what it's like to actually be in an operational environment. And so it's invaluable to have a system like IEWTPT to be able to walk in and immediately start training in these operational environments that TPT can simulate in a minute's notice.
It allows us to show the young analyst, okay, at this point here, you should have taken course of action 1, you chose course of action 2, this is the outcome of course of action 2. And from a management position, I've not ever seen any kind of training equipment or systems that will allow us to do that up to this point.
When I got on with IEWTPT, I saw them build a scenario, and I actually helped build a scenario. This was to move a group of students through intelligence information for a specific course. And in 4 hours, we built a scenario that pushed 2,700 messages and could tie up anything from a 4-man intelligence team to a brigade level intelligence exercise.
From a soldier's perspective, IEWTPT is a no-cost solution for virtually every MI professional out there today. It trains both all-source fusion proficiency, SIGINT proficiency, and GEOINT proficiency. So it literally trains the entire gamut of MI soldiers today.
You go to the rifle range to shoot your rifle, you go to the IEWTPT range to test your MI chops, to test your systems, to become proficient with those systems.
So when I was in S2, I wish I had known about this system. It allows you to schedule training and actually have them train on their jobs. It is my experience that whenever young intel soldiers and NCOs aren't doing what they've been trained to do, the morale tends to fall through the floor. So anytime you can actually give them training on what they joined the Army to do, the results are great.
Training in the Army is command-driven, and that includes the intel warfighting function. Unless a commander is able to give its warfighting function the time and the resources to train individually to collectively, the intel warfighting function will show up at a command training center without having reached its full potential before moving out to that operation.
The beauty of the TPT is you can do it from home station, and it is always evolving. It's better today than it was 2 years ago. And we need commanders to utilize it and twos to utilize it to help us to continue to improve it.
The unit has a lot of things to do, and to be able to pull your intelligence section, team, crews out of what the unit is doing for a period of time to gain some individual proficiency is always going to be a challenge, but it's really, really important. And so I think that young intelligence officer has to go to his or her commander and lay out what the program is and what the benefits are going to be.
I would first show them the capabilities, but I would also stress to them, A, it doesn't cost you anything. B, I can do everything from a 2-hour vignette to a 2-day vignette to a 6-day to a 13-day. You tell me what you want, and I'll give it to you.
You're a young MI officer and you're an S2 in a battalion. Your battalion commander has grown up exercising gunnery skills at every single level. You too need to exercise those gunnery skills with your teams. It's really your responsibility to provide your MI company team the time to be able to do that, from individual skills, team and crew skills, up to fighting that company, and IEWTPT will be a big part of that.